He's distance fast every week as Honeycutt and Briggs. Expect him to charge up there and be a part of this story today. He's in that black hard rock truck.
Look at all the different track surfaces these drivers are dealing with. They got new concrete, new asphalt, old asphalt. Normal streets are definitely not going 25 miles an hour.
We've got train tracks around here. That's right. There's a lot going on out there, Jamie. You nailed it.
Right there, terrain, those tracks right there, and that's what they use to load those carriers right out there. You saw the USS Carl Vinson right there. What a backdrop for a racetrack.
And off into turn 5, you want to keep that truck right next to that wall.
I think Riggs is a little bit better than Kane right now. We heard Lane talking earlier today. He said, we've got the best race truck. And he's putting a lot of pressure on our leader here. This is cool. Check out his feet. Watch his hands and feet. He's going crazy in there with all the movement.
Yeah, and watch his head too. You'll be able to tell just how rough this racetrack is as we're on one with our Ford Racing camera here. We think that Lane is a little bit better, but one thing that the driver's busy doing, you watch his left foot right there on that brake pedal. You see it go up and down, modulating that brake pressure. And that's something that you got to do not only for the speed, but as you go over the bumps, trying to keep those rear tires on what we call wheel hopping into these corners when you have all the bumps. See him pump the brakes one time right there, just to make sure that brake pedal is nice and solid as he gets off into turn 12.
And you know, the beautiful thing is, the beautiful thing is how much he's using those feet. Watch his right foot on that gas pedal. It's not an on-off switch. He's got to modulate it. He's got to work it. And we'll even see trucks coming off the corner, going straight, and leaving rubber behind where the Goodyear tires are spinning.
And you want control of this. Anything that you can do to take advantage of your truck's speed at this point to be able to get the lead and try to control the race, because there is going to be some fall off. There's going to be some tire fall off. We saw a lot of tire wear as they go back down onto the front straightaway.
There it is. Lane Riggs looking to the inside. What a battle! Side by side. Can't make it stick just yet.
Wow. Aggressive driving. You nailed it, Kevin. Him wanting that lead, wanting to take control of this race. I think he's going to be able to pull away a lot of speed in that 34.
New leader. Lane Riggs out front over Kane to Honeycutt. Jimmy Johnson, guys, keeping him in his sights, though.
Yeah, the more these guys race, the less Jimmy is going to have to do to keep up. Now that Lane has got that track position in the lead, we'll see what that pace is and if he can stretch that out over Honeycutt. And on the flip side,
they know each other's driving style. A lot of times they know their strengths and their weaknesses. As you see it here, how the season has been shaping up. I mean, neck and neck, except for Lane Riggs. He's been able to win 3 different times. Kane Honeycutt got his first career win a few weeks ago. As you see the points earned, it's close in the standings, but it's those extra wins for Lane Riggs. The 26 goes around. That's Dawson Sutton.
See the black marks. He slid just short of the wall there. Truck's probably struggling to get it refired. Gets that thing going again. We can stay under green.
I want to give a shout out to all these teams and all the patriotic paint schemes, guys. They did a great job. You see the 76. That's Nathan Nicholson with some damage.
He's a road racer. Talked to Nathan yesterday. Very optimistic about his chances. Has been really fast when he goes road racing in Spencer Boyd's truck. Looks like he might have had maybe that corner. Synchronized spinning there. I guess Taylor Smith got around Jimmy on this initial restart here. Can you hold on? We expect him to drive up there and be with Kate and Lane. That's where he's been all year long. He's on his way there. Jimmy Johnson says, not so quick though. That #1 truck is fast today.
This has got to be so much fun for Jimmy Johnson, who, by the way, is running the Cup car as well, so he got some extra laps in. Look at that battle for third, side by side. Jimmy Johnson, the old Wiley 7-time veteran, Chandler Smith.
How cool is this for Chandler Smith? He's racing with Jimmy Johnson of all people. He's one of the greatest ever to do this, and Chandler's right there, door to door with JJ.
And Jimmy gets hang on to it.
Woo! I cannot believe that they got away with that incident right there. Those rear tires were locked up and hopping along the asphalt right there. Just out of control in that 88.
That's what you call never give up.
Yeah, watch this right here to the very end.
Look at that. Look at his arms in there, whipping that wheel back and forth, and he stays out of the guy he's been racing against. That's crazy.
That's at 9 truck. The red and white up 1 spot since the initial start, doing a heck of a job up front. He always says, like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where I am when it comes to this kind of racing, but they put together a great truck, great effort so far.
Andres Perez in that 44, great qualifying effort. He's hanging right there as well. As you can see, Connor Bozak in the 7, squeezing his way ahead to enjoy just tight racing here, just inside the top 10.
Yeah, and you see that mid-pack right there, just pure chaos with 2, 3 wide, all the way back through that field as you go back from about 8th place on back.
Landon Lewis a little damage in qualifying. He's doing a nice job here early. And you ran a lot at the front. That reminds me of where I spent most of my career, back there at all that mess. It's crazy at the back. It's easier to run in front, isn't it?
It really is, and you hear people talking about fighting for their life all the time back in the middle of the pack. You have to race harder in the middle of the pack, and you wind up using up more truck, you wind up with more damage, you take more chances, because it's just so hard to get yourself up towards the front of that pack, but it is tough racing when you're in the middle of the pack like this.
There's great racing throughout. There's the 77 for Justin Marks, guys, that backup truck. We saw that huge hit earlier, even collected a camera. He's a little sore, but he's in that backup truck turning its first laps here.
I think he's got some great speed. Oh, into the wall, just scrubbing it. There's no harm, no foul.
Oh, I thought that 52 was going to get into the back of Jamie McMurray right there under that brake zone.
It's wild how different some of these trucks look from when we saw them unload. Completely different wraps because they are, of course, backup trucks.
Cole Butcher in that red truck there trying to gain another spot as that battle for third has been settled with Jimmy Johnson taking the spot. He's driving away from Chandler Smith.
And Lane Riggs is pulled away by a second over Kane the Honeycutt. That's the biggest lead that we've seen yet today.
And dive there by Ben Rhodes.
Landon Lewis, the 20-year-old back there in the 45. He'll be in this truck now throughout the rest of the season now that Ross Chastain's races are complete. And Kevin, I know you work with this youngster. He had the damage earlier. You showed me a picture. He was actually working on the truck himself.
Yeah, he's actually a really good mechanic, fabricator, knows everything about the truck. So he was fixing his mess up there in the garage earlier.
What about Adam Andretti? Ran 1 lap and put it in the wall. They've moved up 13 spots already. We know he's a great road racer, and he's making some good moves early.
Yeah, you see Justin Haley right there in that Ram pickup truck going through the chicane.
These trucks are racing right around the 20th position.
I said that wrong. That was actually 12B, Michael. I still get a couple of the chicanes moved up. That one has a number.